Thought that we got a lot of good work in.
Juan Henderson was somebody that played as a freshman, special teams. What are you saying from him?
He's got a chance. He's playing outside linebacker. I think that fits him, and he can run around and do some things, so certainly he's got a chance.
Is he playing the position that Vic is, that rush backer, or the other one? Kind of what have you seen in the last couple of days that anything catch your eye that you've seen out of practice?
No, I just think kids are getting better. I told them today there's several individuals that you can tell are getting better, and just got to continue to make progress and grow through the spring.
We talked earlier about Christian being one of the few experienced guys back there at safety. Is he taking advantage of that situation?
He's getting a lot of reps, so you know, I think that certainly he's probably more depth at getting guys lined up and more confident than some of the other guys. So yeah, I mean, I think he's had a decent spring so far.
How are the two outside linebacker positions different?
They're not really.
And what's the other one called? The
Outside linebacker. I don't know what they call
One
it.
short side of the field.
Call one jacket and one something. I don't know. Yeah. They're both outside linebackers.
In terms of Taquan, kind of, how do you feel?
Striker, I think. One's striker and one's jacket.
Thank you.
How is Taquan progressing in terms of Taquan Marshall?
He's good and bad. He does some good things, and then every once in a while he'll do something that the guys played as much as him shouldn't do. So that's what practice is for, though. He wants to be good, and as long as the guys are willing to push and work, they got a chance.
Have you seen much progression from Jerry Howard in terms of pushing
He had a nice
Cravante?
long run today in the scrimmage part at the end. Yeah, I mean, he's going to play some. He'll push Cravante.
What were the things that you wanted him to work on that didn't allow him to get on the field more last year?
I think just being aware, just familiarity, knowing the plays, being a better blocker, all that stuff.
Do you have to feel good, though, about the position? Seem like you're building some good depth and class separation with those B-backs?
Yeah, I mean, I thought JP did some good things today, too. With Mason, he played pretty good.
How does Victor Alexander at the outside linebacker?
He's doing okay. I mean, it's a learning thing for him, but he's athletic and strong, so he ought to be a good fit there.
Desmond, since he's been here, he's been outside, he's been inside.
He's playing the end. He made a couple of nice plays today. He's quick.
Seems like that fits maybe his body type a little bit better.
Yeah, I think it's better than being in there in three technique getting pounded, although he'll have to do some of that too sometimes.
How is Shield doing? Like, what have you noticed just in his coaching style? And
Who?
Shieldwood?
Yeah, you know, he's just a football coach. Everybody coaches their own way.
Right.
He's got energy. Seems to be a good communicator and works the guys. That's all you can ask for.
With the young safeties, is anyone starting to catch your eye, and like Caleb or Avery, any of those guys?
They're all getting a bunch of reps. It'd be hard to single them out.
I mean, I imagine this is beneficial with AJ and Jalen coming back, that you can at least maybe build some depth going forward.
Yeah, in some ways we'd like to have Jalen and AJ practicing too, because it's something different for them.
Go ahead.
Do you have them go just to kind of learn things? Do they go and spend a little more time than they would doing rehab?
I mean, they're in all the meetings and they're all the team and the film and all that. Yeah, still not like doing it.
You mentioned before about Jerome Rise, just something about his teaching progression and that standing out to you. What exactly did that, like? What did he show you? Or what does that mean to?
Well, when you talk to coaches and you tell them to put the defense in and teach you what they want to do and that kind of thing, you sit there and listen and say, okay, do I think this guy can teach and can I learn? And that's kind of what I was talking about.
Talk a lot about the players in spring practice, but when you got some new coaches around here, how much of this is, learning about how you guys operate and between each other as coaches?
I think football's football for the most part. That's not a big swing or a big difference, I don't think. A couple more for coach.
Curious what you thought about the Arizona State coach cutting guys or like taking away scholarships and putting them on basically a medical.
Who do you do that to?
Well, I think he's saying
that he would do that.
Possibility of that happening.
But he made the point of saying he wasn't going to take their aid away.
Right, yeah. They weren't going to play. Right, yeah.
I got enough problems running Georgia Tech. I'm worried about Arizona State.
sort of who he is
They
anyway.
hired him to do a job, he can do it the way he wants.
I imagine that would be tough going into parents' houses, though, if you're doing stuff like that with kids.
He's got to coach the way he wants to coach. They hired him to do his job.